$600 was a steal of a deal for this thing. The backstory is, a guy went to ride it, had no front brakes, which it indeed does not, and he hit a curb, bent both wheels, laid it out. So let's take a quick gander, see what we see wrong with it. I've already looked it over, ordered the pile of parts right here for it. We got broken windscreen, some cracks in the plastic, right side mirror broken off, bar ends are missing. Front rim is bent, pretty good lip bend there. See, we got a tiny bit of road rash on the right side. The oil level is good. This engine only has 8,400 miles on it, and looking at it, I mean, the bike's actually pretty clean. You can see it has the reflectors on the front. That's, when you see that, you know that's great to see. I hate these D&D pipes. I'm probably gonna order a factory muffler for it because I think these are just so loud and obnoxious. Rear wheel took a pretty good bang there. Definitely gonna need one of those. And the left side's pretty clean. A couple missing bolts and such, but can't complain. The paint's in great condition. Alternator cover's not all scratched up. Definitely never been down on this side. Factory turn signals. I like what I see. The tank doesn't have any dents or anything. I'm gonna take all the parts off here and then bring the wheels in, do those at work on my lunch break. Alright, and the bike's all done. Ready to go take her for a nice test drive, see how she feels. I'm into her for around $400 with the new tires, wheels, and other miscellaneous parts. Anyway, let's go for a little ride, see how she feels.
First of all, what went through my mind is how stupid am I?
You got like 3 feet of air that time.
All right, that went smooth. Bike felt tight as can be. Transmission was smooth, the clutch didn't slip. No weird speed wobbles or any weird feelings about the bike at all. I did notice the front fork seal starting to seep a little bit just after a few miles. So definitely gonna have to address that. And of course, I'm still breaking into the tires, so gotta go easy on those turns. I will say, just after riding it a few miles, I'm gonna have to sell this bike. It's not what I'm used to after owning GSXR 1000s back in the day. And I think I'm gonna part ways with it and then seek out an 05-06 GSXR 1000. That's the bike that's true to my heart. When you accelerate on one of those, I mean, it's just a rocket ship. It still has that nimble, light feeling though. Nimble, light feeling. Unlike the Hayabusa, I mean, they're fun, but you don't get the same feeling as the GSXR. You know, if you got passengers you're putting on it, they're great, but might have to tweak with the idle a little bit. I did top it off with premium fuel, but the fuel that was in this tank is probably like 5 years old or something. Does sound pretty good though. These old GSXRs, they're not as responsive as the new ones. I think it's only like 16-bit computer in it, but it sounds pretty good. And that's revving out probably around 14K. So, not bad. I definitely prefer a factory exhaust on these things. I think that's just obnoxious. It sounds cool for like 10 minutes and then gets old. Like, you hear that? Yeah, I don't want people to be able to hear me from 5 miles away. These engines are truly remarkable though. Being able to rev these things out, 14,000 RPM, and how long they last. They don't burn oil. These are just top-notch motorcycles. Anyway, so I'm gonna snap some pictures of this, get it up for sale, and I'll let you know down below what I end up getting for it. Probably gonna put it up for probably 3 grand, something like that. I paid originally 600 for it, dumped about 400 into it, plus probably only a couple hours of my time. And so even if I got 2 grand for it or 1,800, I'd be happy.